Yesterday, NIO announced its delivery numbers for July. It was roughly 35,000 vehicles. The NIO brand accounted for 20,008. The ONVO brand delivered over 10,100. Firefly was around 5,700. Altogether, that's over 35,000, up 71%. Many people don't quite grasp that 71%. I'm telling you, the whole industry is in a slump. The entire new car market is actually shrinking. So I think NIO's delivery performance yesterday was incredible. And what's more, these are all pure electric vehicles. There's a fun fact I really have to share. Globally, the only pure electric specialists left are Tesla and NIO. I'm not sure how it happened, but that's the situation. Anyway, that is just how things are right now. Now let's focus on the ONVO brand. Many netizens are following ONVO very closely, including NIO owners and diehard fans. Everyone's watching. I want to say that my confidence in ONVO, at least right now, is very high. Some see 10,000 units across 3 models and think it's not a hit. Man, you have to look at the current environment. I'm basically satisfied with ONVO's current performance. Coming into work this morning was quite interesting. On my way, I passed through the S39 and G42. I saw 3 ONVO L80 and L90 models on the road. It looked like 2 L80s and 1 L90. Both L80s had their blue driving assistance lights on. That's exactly what's so interesting about ONVO right now. Why do I say I'm so confident in ONVO's future? Because in the Yangtze River Delta region where I live, the visibility of the ONVO L80 is getting higher and higher. I actually bought one of these cars myself. I'm a big fan of camping and sleeping in my car. Once you've used it, if you know even a little bit about cars and you're sitting inside of it, it doesn't feel like it was built for a price war, you know? Just feel the texture inside and smell the interior. The L80 feels first rate. It doesn't feel like a sub-brand at all. I've even seen the white body of the car, the craftsmanship, the precision, and that solid engineering feel. That is the core of the ONVO L80. When a marathon reaches the final stage, it's all about the fundamentals. It doesn't necessarily need to show off fancy tricks. But if your basic skills aren't solid right now, you'll have problems. Conversely, if your fundamentals are solid, the tougher the competition, the better you'll hold up. You're more likely to make it through this cycle. So regarding the ONVO brand, I've said a bit more. When I talk about ONVO, I just can't stop. I'm not worried about their growth, but to the ONVO team, I think everyone still needs to hunker down and fight the hard battles. Now, what exactly does that mean? Selling cars now is a bit like being an NBA player. Some players have incredible natural talent, but don't work at it. Other players might have less natural talent, but they work incredibly hard. They can still take off in the end. In my view, ONVO might not always have that natural talent. What is natural talent? Here, we define it as brand awareness. Many netizens, especially future supporters of NIO, say the ONVO brand needs a breakthrough, man. Who doesn't know about breakthroughs? Who doesn't want one? But it's just so hard, you know, with so many brands today. When you demand that ONVO makes a breakthrough now, isn't that like asking them to win 5 million in the lottery tomorrow? We shouldn't have that kind of lottery-winning mindset. Let me tell you some bad news first. If someone is just daydreaming at home every day, thinking something will happen tomorrow and they'll just break through and the brand will suddenly blow up, well, forget it. That's just a dream. You'd need incredible luck to break through like that. It's just not possible. The odds are extremely low. Having that attitude is just being overly optimistic. But if we don't have that strong natural talent, you can't be like Garnett, right? Touching the top of the backboard. Think about Curry. Does Curry jump high? No. Is Curry a muscle man? Not at all. But he worked on his shot and mastered the three-pointer. Didn't he still end up winning the MVP in the end? But that process was quite a winding road. Curry's start wasn't like he had some kind of cheat code. Don't expect ONVO to have an instant breakthrough either. Don't expect that superhuman leap to the top of the backboard. Don't count on things like that happening. But if you can't reach the backboard on day one, it doesn't mean you can't play the game anymore. You can go home and practice the fundamentals. What are they? I think ONVO's situation is actually better now. All the new car models have been fully released. The frontline sales team needs to settle down now. Don't just wait for the company's development department. Don't expect everyone to just keep sending you new cars. Boosting sales just by relying on new cars is not very efficient. Now you have these cars, you just have to do a good job with them. Tell the story clearly, the story of the front trunk. Just keep telling that story over and over again. Keep showing the ONVO L80 as a dual cargo mini camper. especially the assisted driving. Brothers, it's so good now. It really has two different routes now, you know? The single Orin is out, and the Shenji chip with the world model is great. That experience is just incredible, really. It's not too much to say this 10,000 times. This is just like practicing the fundamentals, man. So what if I can't reach the backboard or I'm not 7'2"? I can still control the game and finish it in the end. That is the current development situation for ONVO. So why do I have full confidence in this brand? I have never once doubted ONVO's fundamentals. This is the foundation for getting through any cycle. In the Jiangsu, Zhejiang, and Shanghai area, ONVO's models, whether it's the L80, L90, or the new L60, I saw several of them while walking around Suzhou Bay for an hour or two. I saw several new L60s equipped with LiDAR. Why do I care so much about how often these new cars appear? Because that is how consumer awareness and consensus form. It takes time. We need to stay realistic. A launch rarely becomes a blockbuster overnight. That probability is now extremely low in the auto market. Unless fortune truly smiles on you, do not expect it. So what can we actually count on? Withstanding pressure and mental burden, and enduring the brand's cold start period. Fortify the position, fight hard battles, and train fundamentals. Practice shooting, dribbling, and assisted driving execution. That is the logic. I believe ONVO's operating fundamentals are improving. Several broader factors support its operations and messaging. One is the position of its parent company, NIO. The ES8 and ES9 are selling strongly in my view. The company went from constant collapse rumors to a point where those claims have faded. Selling ONVO is extremely hard when people say its parent may fail. That makes the job much harder. NIO's operating fundamentals have improved sharply in my opinion. And that gives ONVO powerful support. A stronger parent can invest more in assisted driving development. Progress in one area can unlock progress elsewhere. So ONVO now needs to do the normal work of an automaker and complete each product iteration. My conviction is this: as long as ONVO does not make excuses and executes everything within its control, it does not need a lottery-like overnight breakout. If it keeps working this way, I honestly believe that over time, ONVO's brand awareness will eventually catch up and really start to resonate with the market.